Hi Aquariuses, welcome to your August 2017 monthly readings. I apologize for being late. I had a family emergency that came up. My family got into a car accident. Everybody's okay. They do have injuries. I'm at my sister's house right now, so they need some help. Where it's just one of those curveballs life throws at you, right? So I'm going to try to cover your home, work, and relationships. In relationships, those come in all forms. Keep that in mind. They can come in the form of partnerships. Those come as in business partners. I just actually seen the two of cups right there. Business partners, friends, co-workers, siblings, parents, could even be grandparents, right? So you gotta keep that in mind. I'm just gonna wait for the energies to get interrupted. I'm going to try to get the mid-months out earlier. I got another day here, so hopefully I could just do the mid-months here, because I'm going to be pretty, oh, there we go, pretty strapped for time. Alright, you guys. So for the first card we have is the Four of Pentacles. We have the Star card coming in at work. It's good energy. That's your energy, you guys. Can be on fire. We have the Emperor at home. The Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Swords. The Magician. We have the Devil. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I've been having technology issues too. It is Mercury retrograde. I actually don't mind Mercury retrograde. I just, the only nuisance with it is technology for me. The next card we have is the Queen of Cups. And we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Aquarius, not gonna lie, it might be a little bit of a hard month for you Aquarians out there. Okay, it seems work is gonna be really good, you guys. You guys are going to be quite intuitive too, right? This is nurturing. You got to nurture. It's talking at work. This could be a female even that can help you get back on track. And doesn't have to be a water sign. She would just have the characteristics of a water sign, which would mean she's quite compassionate, very caring, very loving. Okay, so what I'm seeing though, you guys, at work, what's going to benefit you, okay, because we have the Star here, which is Aquarius, hope, renewal, right? Humanitarian too. I'm seeing some of you guys might be like doing a humanitarian thing. But what I'm seeing is what's going to benefit you is, because we have the Ace of Swords here, right? So this could be a new idea. But what I'm getting is what's going to help you and benefit you guys at work. What's going to push you forward, move you forward, get you promoted or noticed, or is to be nurturing and a good listener. It's talking about not really talking, but it's talking about listening. Because if you see with the Ace of Swords, right? It's a beginning, right? Where it's like, and you can see a young guy on here too. You see the young man? So it's like if you're too naive or too harsh with your words, it's talking about being considerate to others' emotions, nurturing their emotions, right? It's talking about not being blunt and direct, okay? It's talking about nurturing people's emotions, right? Because she's the one who knows how to say things to people without their feelings getting hurt, right? This is talking about being logical and analytical, but because the energy I'm getting is there's a chance here, okay, of being naive. The communication style is being too sharp and too strong, and the cards are telling you to be nurturing, right? This, because the warning I'm getting is like, she has the plus and the minus, right? Everything has a positive and a negative, right? Everybody does, everything does, right? There's no up without down, right? Like, there's no good without bad, right? You need one or the other. The warning I'm getting is she can be emotionally blocked, right? And when she's emotionally blocked, she's quite sharp with her tongue, right? That's like a Scorpio stinging you, right? Even a Cancer could be sharper than a Sag can, believe it or not, when they're upset. Or, and I know that from experience. I've dealt with a lot of Cancers. I've had a lot of Cancers in my life. When they don't want to talk about their feelings, or if they're neglecting their feelings, they come off naive and sharp, right? To some people that can seem like a sign of intelligence, but it's, you can look it up, okay? People that are not compassionate, they're very blunt, they try to come across intelligent all the time. If that's a concern of yours, it's saying not to do that. It's saying to be compassionate and nurturing, right? Because I was going to say, but I don't want to insult anybody, right? Like, this could be somebody around you, right? So if they're sharp, okay, and you look it up, like maybe this is a person around you, because I'm getting this like an image of trying to come across as intelligent, like verbally when you speak, and not everybody's on that level. Aquarius are quite intelligent, but I think it's this woman. There is a warning. For some of you guys, I'm not going to lie, okay, there is a warning of being manipulated. And it would, there's a woman here. She could be creating illusions for you. And I'm getting, okay, this person's creating illusions with manipulation. They're using trickery. And it's about work. It is about work. I'm getting a project, though. Okay, so if you're working with somebody on a project, okay, we can't deny it. You have the Devil here, okay, you have the Queen of Cups, and she's looking directly at the Seven of Cups, okay, and the Seven of Cups is sitting on top of the Magician. So, I mean, if you have a project with somebody, I would just ensure that you're doing like a trial run with them, okay? Make sure all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, okay? Like, I don't want to make anybody nervous. It's not talking about being nervous. It's just talking about not being naive or being used, okay? Because it seems like you guys are quite abundant, all right? And if you have ideas, then the cards are saying that you need to bring those ideas to your superiors, okay? Don't be bringing it to any coworkers. They could use trickery and take it for their own, just to let you guys know that. The Magician is, so I'm getting if you're in the public eye, you guys, okay? Somebody could be piggybacking off of you. And that's a weird message, but I'm getting that. Somebody might piggyback off of your talent is what I'm getting. So, you're going to have to figure that out. But watch your ideas and bring out those to your superiors. What we got coming through in relationships, you guys, is you seem to be pretty dissatisfied, okay? And there might be, and that's because you have some healing to do, alright? You still have, you're going to have temptation. So for those of you in relationships, okay, the Devil's coming through. It's Mercury retrograde. And in Mercury retrograde, there's communication issues, all right? But I feel like for it's funny, for some of you single men and you single ladies, you have many options. Okay, and with the devil here, it's talking about being careful with temptation, right? Uh, you got a lot of options, some of you guys. Um, and you need to be careful with it because you could be a father, you know, like it could backfire. Like there's a chance here you can get one of them pregnant, or even I'm seeing like catching something. So you got to be careful of that. Also, be careful of not getting your heart broken, you guys. Okay, a lot of people think that Aquarians are quite cold. They're not. Okay, they're very loving. Uh, People say they're not romantic either. I don't know where that comes from. I personally dated an Aquarius for years when I was younger. It was my first boyfriend. I'm 32 now, so it was a long time ago. But he was quite romantic. He was very poetic, you know, and I met a few other Aquarians, and when they were in love, they were quite poetic. Uh, and they love to dine and shine. So there's also a sense here of being careful of doing that, okay? You don't have to buy things to impress people. And if they're only impressed with you for what you have, like your finances, okay? For you men, be careful that you're not dealing with a gold digger. And the same with females. It's a double stereotype, right? It happens both ways. Uh, but you have a lot of options. And the cards are saying if you're single, then you need to give it time. Because some of these options are going to fall by the wayside, I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune. Um, and for some of you singles, there's time, okay? Because, like, I'm getting the sound of a clock ticking. So that means there needs to be more time, and there is healing that you need to do, okay? And you got to face it, right? So if there's a past hurt, you got to let go. If you're in a codependent relationship, it's not saying that you have to leave the codependent relationship. It's saying that you got to recognize the codependency, and then you have to work on fixing it, right? Like, but there's a sense here, okay, of not being emotionally blocked or using emotional manipulation, whether that's being done to you or you doing that to somebody else. Being in tune with your emotions is coming strong through here, you guys, for you. Your work looks positive, though. The only concern I have is that, like, if you is a sense of manipulation here where, and I'm getting it, it's like this person sees, okay, this person sees everything you have, right? I'm not seeing this as you, I'm seeing this as somebody else, and this is you in the center. If you have your own creative business, like if you have a business, it was your idea and you have a business from it. It could be fashion designing, anything, you know what I mean? But there's a denial of, okay, of, you can't, there's a sense here of not being in denial about your emotions. You have to face that, all right? If you're emotionally blocked, you have to face it. Because if you're concerned about, okay, things aren't going your way or aren't moving, aren't shifting, there's a denial. It's saying it's because of denial, and I'm not sure. It could be due to a father figure that you had. And Aquarians, it's more so men, even women though, depending on their placements, but strong Aquarius, they tend to do have fathers that tend to leave. Majority of the people that get divorced parents and stuff like that, or an absent father, or the dominant figure, the one that's disciplines, usually Aquarians have a disconnect in some manner with their father. That seems to be a pattern that I've noticed. I've met a lot of Aquarians. As a Sag, I love Aquarians, right? And I got strong Aquarius myself, but Sagittarius and Aquarians get along quite well. But if it's due to a father, then it's saying you gotta let that go, right? So that might be talking to a counselor. She's a counselor, right? And there's no shame in that. We all, you know, like, I'd rather be better than not better, you know, like. Okay, what I'm getting at home is you're very firm, okay? Some of you guys could be traveling a lot. You're moving around a lot. Uh, you might move. For those of you that are moving and looking into new places, I would ensure that you're reading every word in the contract. Uh, if they're saying they're putting new flooring and stuff like that, ensure that's in the contract. Check the taps and stuff like that. Ensure everything's working properly, especially if you're buying a house. There could be some things hidden with the Seven of Cups. But what's also coming through Aquarians at home, okay, it's drinking, all right? So if you're heavy drinkers, you got to watch that. This could be somebody around you, a father figure. They might be hiding their emotions. If you're drinking a lot, it's due to emotions, okay? There's a lot of, I'm not even going to lie, you guys, a lot of sex energy here. It could be you're using sex as an avoidance, right? Like, you got to be careful with that. Protect yourself if that's the case. You're not satisfied in relationships. And if that's the case, then see what the cards say. Well, if that's the case, then you're going to have to make a decision, you guys. And this is the Chariot. And again, with the Chariot, that's Cancer. Okay, so that's talking about comfort. Cancer is feelings, though, okay? It's how do you feel, right? Like, there could be, okay, for those of you in good relationships, there could be arguments, and it could be over minute things, like small little details, you know? Like, so just watch that, right? Like, it's talking about not holding in your emotions either, you guys, because if you're holding in your emotions, then that's affecting other areas of your life, right? Because like I said, she can either be really kind, caring, emotionally nurturing, great listener, gives great advice, really good counselor, or she could be the total opposite of that, quite cold, manipulative, cunning, very out for herself and her alone, and she's surrounded by the devil and the Seven of Cups, right? And she gets like that when she doesn't deal with her emotions. So there's a sense here, if you don't deal with your emotions, then it could really affect other areas of your life. And I am a Sag, so I gotta say what I get, right? Like, because the cards want you to, the energies, universe, God, spirit, whatever you believe in, they want you to move forward, right? So and it seems you do have a choice at work. You have the Lovers. You have a decision to make. And you do have to base it on your intuition, you guys. Trust your gut feeling, okay? If you feel like something's shady, then it is shady. Trust it. And it's about an opportunity. Just like I was saying, right? So trust your intuition, okay? At work, if somebody seems shady, then they're shady. If people could be talking rumors or saying stuff, avoid that. I apologize for my nails, you guys. I haven't had time to do anything where I'm just trying to get these out, and then I got like some more studying I got to do. So, but it is about an opportunity. You have a choice. So like, don't feel rushed into anything, or don't make anything permanent. Do a trial run, see how it goes. Ensure things are written down so that you're protected. Yeah, okay. So this person could try to push you real fast to do something. And we have the Ten of Swords here, okay? So again, it's like I'm saying, okay, like there's a chance here somebody could betray you. So don't feed into anything. Be very smart. somebody could listen into your idea and then take it for their own, right? So again, that's how you could get that betrayal. And the only way you're going to avoid that is by being smart, okay? And watching, like using your intuition. It's saying, you have new ideas, that's great, write them down, give them to your superior, your boss, okay? You want to go to the top dog. Ensure somebody's not using you too. These are tough energies, you guys. It's tough energies, you guys. Work does look positive as long as you avoid manipulation. It's saying manipulation. It's saying for relationships to change, to give yourself some time and to heal, not to get obsessed with things. Watch your drinking. And, okay, careful of accidents as well, you guys, okay, because we have the devil and the chariot, so be careful driving. If somebody's drinking, don't get in the vehicle with them, alright? Okay, you guys, that's all I'm getting. Hopefully that helped you out, and I will talk to you mid-months. Ciao for now.